Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of April 28th to May 2nd, Michael Baldwin, Christian LeBlanc, makes a risky move, and Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, will experience an unexpected disaster. Let's discuss what's happening in Genoa City because Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, will likewise be in a difficult situation. To begin with, Lily Winters, Christel Khalil, will make every effort to scare Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, but neither of them will be alarmed by her allegations and threats. He will have a furious argument with Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, about with Michael, which will result in an impetuous action. In the aftermath, Michael will be so frustrated that he calls Jack Abbott, played by Peter Bergman, and asks him out for a drink. Jack is going to ask for updates on Victor's plans, but how much will Michael reveal? In any event, if Victor finds out, simply meeting Jack could be problematic. While Michael will make every effort to prevent Victor from causing excessive harm, Lauren Fenmore Baldwin, played by Tracy E. Bergman, will raise the alarm and concern that he is actually making matters worse. The questions from Tessa Porter, Cait Fairbanks, will next be directed at Mariah Copeland, Camryn Grimes. Mariah's strange behavior will lead Tessa to believe that something is amiss. Mariah will clam up when it comes to what's truly on her mind, but Tessa will be correct about that. It will be interesting to see where this all goes because Mariah might fabricate a story to hide her true secret. According to spoilers, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will decide he can no longer tolerate troublesome Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Phyllis appears to be headed for termination, but is there a chance she may be offered a new position? Perhaps in part due to Chelsea Lawson's, Melissa Claire Egan, choice to leave and join Adam at Newman Media, Summer will be enmeshed in work-related drama at Marchetti. After assisting Summer with her most recent disaster, Phyllis may position herself as the ideal candidate for the creative director role, which will become available due to Chelsea's departure. In another scene, Cole Howard, Eddie Pack, will be pressured to make a tough decision by Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle. Will the situation with Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, be the focus of this, or might it be related to Cole's apparent health crisis plot? In any case, Victor will still be furious with Claire and Kyle Abbott's, Michael Mueller, decision to live together even if Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will try her hardest to support them. Victor will be so enraged by it that he will contact Audra and escalate their separation plan. Since it appears that Cheslea will be joining Adam at Newman Media, Victor will later pressure Adam to make a shady move, which could get him in hot water with her. Watch this space for updates on Chelsea's first work assignment with Adam, as spoilers for the Young and the Restless suggest that she might anticipate the catastrophes they will encounter if they don't keep their hands clean. Victor lost his temper after Michael warned him about his talk after Diane accused him of assisting Victor in pursuing Jack and Jabot and threatening to stop Victor herself. "I'm trying to navigate this situation to the best possible outcome," Michael says to Lauren as it approaches. "Oh, well, I promise you just made it worse," Lauren responds. "For it will bite you in the ass when Victor discovers it." Following Martin's demise, Phyllis recovered from her PTSD and immediately returned to her business responsibilities. Unfortunately, Daniel told Billy and his mother that he didn't see a future at Abbott Communications and that he had been feeling artistically inhibited lately. Later, Phyllis told Billy that she thought Daniel needed his assistance and that he was in trouble. Billy wanted to know if Phyllis could continue without her son in the picture and argued with her about making Daniel work with them. Billy approaches Phyllis and says, "I have asked you to give this up. You have been requested to give this up by Daniel, but you are refusing. You've given me no other option, then." "What does that mean?" she asks. Billy is going to fire Phyllis and find a new second-in-command, right? At last, the lost and blocked Daniel looked to Tessa for support. Since Tessa had already experienced creative blockage, she could relate to Daniel's frustrations. Daniel approached Tessa for assistance even though he thought he knew what he needed to accomplish. Next week, Tessa inquires, "Is everything all right, Mariah? What is happening? Is there more going on here, or is she just worrying too much about Daniel?" "The reason we're here With affection for our soap opera and a wish to see it reach its full potential and regain its previous splendor, the following is stated. Over the past few weeks, Young Restless has been a veritable snoozefest of protracted talks that have left viewers with glazed eyes and fingers poised over fast-forward buttons. Half of an entire hour was spent to Adam begging Chelsea to work with him, and we've listened to scene after scene of conversation about a business that only exists in Billy's imagination. Daniel's straightforward request for Tessa to teach him how to play the guitar was dragged out across 2 days, and we were ensnared in an excessively lengthy discourse on Kyle's snoring. I am aware that the authors are attempting to add romance and charm to the texts. A little comedy and love in the afternoon are essential. However, they seem to have forgotten entirely why we are watching. Kyle. We're here for drama, to put it simply. Scandals, slaps, scraps, shocks, catastrophes, narrative twists, dramatic breakups, and makeups are all welcome. Our purpose is to escape the monotony of daily life, not to listen to endless discussions about it. We're here for dysfunction, but it's great that educational bits of psychology are being woven into the conversation. In fact, it's absolutely excellent. The intensity and undercurrents of the program have been undermined by complex people shedding their pasts to become popular, or reformed, if you will. Compared to characters who cross paths with deeper historical grievances, Lily's sniping at Audra is a surface-level quarrel. Lastly, although big wigs operating large corporations play a key role in Genoa city life, the interpersonal drama of the characters who work for these enterprises cannot overshadow the businesses themselves. Ashland Locke was the subject of the most recent thrilling business tale, but his relationship with Victoria was more important to its success than Newman Enterprises. CEOs and COOs who are musical are just not interesting. I'll say it again, I say this out of love for the soap opera and a wish to see it reach its full potential and regain its former splendor. Victoria, Ashland. May eliminates disarray. With May sweeps upon us, I'm excited for things to pick up. I hope that after all the excitement, Dumas eventually shows up. Either Audra and Victor's plan will fail and crush their hearts, or it will explode up in their faces. Diane's renovation is finished, so Jack can resume his battle with the mustache and his search for corporate moles. It seems that Michael will experience some distress as a result of being caught in the middle. After the kidnapping, Phyllis is obviously having difficulties and might lose the one thing that has held her together, her employment with Billy. If the teaser is any indication, Nick and Sharon might or might not reconcile, and trouble is building for Mariah. Get the Messenies on. Knell of death. I assumed Cole was a goner as soon as he began coughing in society with Victoria and Claire. On a soap opera, nothing like this occurs for no cause. Cole's days are probably coming to an end since Victoria needs a completely different partner and Claire needs a compelling excuse to lose her mind.